Well, g'day everybody and welcome back to the Swiss Alps. Just getting some fertilizer on this field before it's too late. It's really actually really hard to see where I have and haven't fertilized, strangely enough. But I think I've nearly got it. If I just spin around here, just do this tiny little bit right here, that should be about right, I think. There we go. Let's check the map. Yeah, that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all, to be honest. Okay, beautiful. Which means that we are also going to need to we're also going to need to do the one up the top. Yes, I have been doing fertilizer with poo on board. Let's just move that up a little bit so we don't bum out a bit. Yeah, I did leave that manure in the bucket, so still on the same day as what we were the last time I left you. The only difference is that the only thing is I have gone down obviously and got some fertilizer for it, so I think we might put this. Well, we are actually going to need this at some. Geez, everything's looking very plain at the moment, isn't it? We are going to need this at some point very soon, so we will leave that up there. Did we keep the water trailer? Yes, we did. We've got the water trailer over there, and we've got that there. So what is it going to cost us to put our horse yard down, and where are we going to put it? Let's... oh, no. Oh, don't do that. There we go. Let's try that again. All right, where is the horse breeding one? Right there. That's going to cost us 74 grand. I know that we can't purchase it yet. Okay, it's not even going to let me see if we can, where we're going to place it. I don't know how much room we're going to have. We're probably going to need to go over here and do these silage bales, cut these silage bales, I reckon, and relocate those. We'll probably sell these off, I think. Will be our best bet. Just so we may have to move these depending on how much room we're going to get in here, or how much stuff we're going to get in here. We do have a light post right there as well as a little bit of manure there, which we'll probably pick up actually. Let's pick that up now. Still kind of don't regret the purchases that we made in the last episode, because as I said, it is all going to help. So let's see, down you go, down to there. I will pick this up. That was where the cow pooper storage was, I think, wasn't it? So I reckon we may actually have enough room here to put in both yards, even if we encroach. Let's turn you off. Even if we encroach on this area, because this area at this point in time is pretty useless. So we might put the cow yard, the horse yard, the main horse yard over here, and perhaps the breeding one just in here somewhere. We can also, because I also want to put some more greenhouses down at some point, but our greenhouses were costing us, what were they costing us? They're not cheap, 9,000 each. So there we go. I don't think we have anything else. We've got a washing station. Those washing stations are actually pretty cool. We've got these ones here for 25, which probably are a little bit pointless, really, if we can throw those ones up as well. Although I'm not sure what those ones earn. So next thing we need to do is we need to get back into the New Holland, back into the T7, big beast that we purchased last time, and we need to head up onto the field up above and start doing some baling on that. Now we also need to fertilize that, so I'm thinking of the possibility of actually getting a hiring a contractor to fertilize that for us, I'm not sure. I'm not sure at this point in time, but we'll see how we go. We'll see how we go for time. I'm not against using hired help on the farm, depending on what jobs we need to do. Let's see. Let's unfold that. And lower that. Right, we're going to have to go, unfortunately, we're going to have to go around this bit. Yeah, we're going to have to go around this bit like this, probably 3 times over this bit. I could probably get the windrower out and do a windrow on it, but I think for what it is, it's probably not really worth it. So, just jump in here, and yeah, we can do all of this from in cab, can't we? Or no, we still need to unload, I think. I'm pretty sure we still need to unload that bale. So, it's just, I'm not sure how long. There we go. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I might put the cruise control on, I think. So this is the beauty about Farm Sim. You can sit back and you can relax, and you can just run yourself bales. You know, or cutting grass or harvesting. It's just it's such a relaxing thing to do. I've spent hours and hours doing this. We need to go down that side as well. I'm missing that bit. I've spent hours doing this, and I think this is part of what the appeal is. That's the field there that we want to buy as well at some point. So that's going to be like 200 and something, 230 something grand. But after we've got our horses set up, it may be a valid investment, even if we have to take a loan out on it. It may still be quite a valid investment. Not worth discounting at all. Around here we go. There we go. So when I get my side panel, I will be setting up I'll be starting to use the steering wheel and the side panel, which I'm very, very excited about. I'm not going to use track IR. I'm just going to use my mouse to look around, or use the side panel to look around, I think. I could use track IR on it. I have used track IR before on Farm Sim, and it works very, very well. But I kind of feel like when I use track IR, I kind of feel like I like hold my head so stiff and so tight that that I give myself a bit of a headache and a sore neck. So I don't know. So I probably won't do it. I am going to have to. I do have to use it when I start my ATS series. I do have to use it then, but for now, I don't think I really need to do it. Now, considering the amount of horsepower that we've got, we're going relatively slow, but this baler actually, for those of you who haven't used it before, it actually also controls the speed of the tractor itself, and it reduces and increases the speed dependent on the stage of the bale that it's got in there, and that's how it continually moves. So in effect, we'll go down here and get this one. So in effect, that's how it manages to continually move without having to stop to unload bales or anything like that. So it's kind of like a 3-chamber baler, and it allows you to just continually move non-stop. You don't have to manually unload like we're used to in so many balers and stuff. And I think it's about 70-something thousand on the in the store, which really isn't too bad for a baler wrapper, especially one that does this, especially one that's just constant and you don't have to stop. Because we've all had those hours and hours of stopping, reversing back, dropping your bale out, your full bale out, letting it wrap, stopping, dropping that bale off. You know, it's a process. it's definitely a process. So whereas this one's doing everything for us, which is pretty cool. I might actually change the foil wrap to pink next time. What I used to do is, especially when I was running seasons and stuff, is with my silage bales and my bale wrappers, I used to wrap in a different colour each season, so I would know what season each lot of bales came from. I know that in the game it doesn't really make that much difference, to be honest, when you use your bales, or if you've got a silage bale sitting there for like 7 or 8 or 9 seasons, it doesn't really make any difference on it. However, there's kind of a little bit of sort of role play and stuff, so every season I would wrap in a different colour, and I would know what bales were the oldest bales, and I would use those when I was making my TMR and stuff, which is a pretty cool way to go when you can change the colour of the foil wrap. So, not that it's actually foil wrap, it's like a plastic thing, isn't it? I'm not sure to be honest, but it looks like a kind of a plastic. Let's see, yeah, we've got this little bit here as well to get, so I'll try and get as much of that as I possibly can. Alright guys, we're nearly done. We've nearly got all of this sorted out, which is pretty cool. I'm not sure, I haven't been counting how many bales we've done, but I'm pretty confident we've done quite a few. We could probably, actually we could check that easily enough by having a look at this session on the stats, so that should be okay. We'll check that out and see how many bales we actually did make, which would be pretty cool just to see what we got out of it, because I think it was a fully fertilized field. No, it wasn't actually. This was default, wasn't it? So whatever we get now, once we fertilize and if we plow, and I'm not sure whether I'm going to plow. I might lime, but I don't think I'm going to plow. You might say I'm mad. It probably takes about 30% of the yield away, but I might hold off on that just to wait and see like what type of yield we do get out of this, and whether or not we end up buying the field behind us as well, because I would like to plough them both at once. I'm going to rent a I think I'm going to rent a Colty plough, a subsoiler, I think, for doing that job, so that should be okay. I know that I've left, I know that I'm a bit messy, I'm a little bit messy when I do these, but and I do leave like, you know, scraggly bits lying around and stuff like that. But and I do apologise for those people who really dislike that. But that's all right. We can go through and do a bit of a clean up anyway, and see what we've got. I mean, we've got some areas here. This baler is probably a little bit more realistic than a lot of balers in it, in the sense of the pickup width that it has is about the width of the actual pickup on the that's modelled on there. So you do miss quite a bit in comparison to using, say, one of the other balers, where the pickup collision zone, I guess, the collision zone is a little bit wider than what the actual pickup is. So, and take a little bit of getting used to, but that's okay. The New Holland isn't doing too bad, as would be expected, considering that it is 286 horsepower, I think. 286. 288 horsepower. There you go. So there's a few bits down here we might pick up on the way. Those areas that weren't windrowed, that weren't road, they were a bit of a pain in the butt to pick up, and I've left quite a bit of that lying around. But I think I might leave that until the next one, and hope that the rower actually picks that up. It'd be really nice if it did. I'm just waiting to hopefully fill this last bale up. What are we? We're on 95. There is a little bit there. I'll try and get to 100 and then and let it come out and wrap. We've got 5% to go, so I'm not sure whether you can. Oh, look at that, 99%. I'm not sure whether you can unload an unfinished bale in this baler, because I do have that mod installed where you can actually. There we go. That's perfect. We'll lift the pickup up. Hopefully this will come out. Unload. Not sure whether you can. Unload finished bale. There you go. It's not really. That's actually a complete bale, I think, wasn't it? Was it a complete bale? I'm not sure. Not sure. Quite an interesting little wrapper though, most definitely. Now, is there another one there? So you can turn off automatic drop on this as well, which is pretty cool. So there you go. Let's fold this beast up. Now, if we have a look in our... we go into here. So this only needs one further stage of fertilization. If we go into our statistics here, where is it? Fertilize usage. This is for session. Trees planted, trees cut, their missions complete, time played, workers, storage capacity, horses bred. Where are we? This is, oh yeah, okay. So this gives us a total. Looking for sowing, plough, cultivation, harvested, sown, cultivated, worked in hectares. There is no. Oh, created bales. I was looking straight at it. So this session we've actually created 38 bales. So we've got 38 bales off that. We're probably going to have to see what kind of price we're going to get from for our silage. I don't think it's going to be any drama for us to just sell this off straight away anyway, rather than hold on to it all, especially if we're using this loading trailer over here, because that loading trailer can be a bit of a pain in the butt to, if you unload it and you've got to reload it again, it can be a bit of a pain in the bum. Still haven't put that cedar away either, which is pretty bad of me. Alright, spin you around there. And we're going to park this in here, I think. don't think there was anything parked in here. Let's just back him in there. Yep, definitely love that baler. There's no doubt about it. What are we going to do with this? Where are we going to put this seeder? Probably... I actually probably should have put that baler. I might actually move that baler, because this seeder is quite wide. So I might actually pick that baler up and throw it in next to the windrower there, which I think was where it was originally anyway, so it should be okay. Looking forward to this to this crop growing so that we can get our horses in. Now I'm pretty sure we bought this seeder, didn't we? I'm pretty sure we did. Which if we plough those fields under, we're going to need to reseed them in grass anyway. So it's eventually going to have to be done, guys. So maybe I should just bite the bullet and do it. I don't know. So we might have got maybe 50 or so bales out of that if we had have if it had been ploughed and limed. We're also running out of fuel, so we need to consider some sort of fuel setup on the farm as well. Don't think there was a default fuel tank on the farm. I know there's default water there, but not default fuel, so... Okay, it's 7:25 PM at the moment, so it's getting late. Should we go and pick up? Yeah, we probably should go and start picking up some bales, I reckon. Lights, no. Lights, no. Lights, no. That one, there we go. Let's see, and that does need to go into operating position too, so... this takes 24 bales, plus we've got some other bales, some other silage bales over the other side as well, so we can pick those up too and take those off to sell them as well, which is going to have to be tomorrow morning now, really, in game, so which will most likely be next episode as well. Let's see, let's head around. There we go. It's going to be interesting to see what price we do get for bales on the game that Hoki and I are streaming. I was just selling bales, and the silage price was, I think, $2.69 or something like that. I don't know what it is at the moment. Wrong one, Simi. There we go. Let's have a look at what the silage price is at the moment. $2.67. So we're hoping that that price will go up before the morning. It'd be nice if it did. Go, we'll pick these ones up as well. Grab you. I love these trailers. They're fantastic. I also don't mind loading bales manually, but if you can afford to buy one of these trailers, especially with round silage bales, because you really don't want to well, you wouldn't in real life, so you really don't want to poke them with a bale fork. You probably would be more you would use like a bale grab for that. So let's just grab this one over here as well while we're at it. There we go, beautiful. Pick this up. Lovely. Around there, and we will completely fill this trailer up. Let's see. So let's see. We should be at harvesting stage by in-game tomorrow or in-game the next day, possibly even tomorrow afternoon, which will give us our first lot of oats. The as soon as we have our first lot of oats, we are straight into throwing some horses, especially the horse breeding one. I want to see how that works, so we can get those horses breeding and get everything underway there, because that is what is going to make us money. So I think on the next cut of this, we're probably going to have to make hay, because I think we will be having a large horse pen. Now the small horse pen gives you animal pens. The small horse pen allows you 8 horses. The large one allows you 16. So we probably want to go 16, and we may end up, because we're only doing horses on this, we may actually also end up doing a small one as well, so that we have sort of 24 horses. Not necessarily 24 horses, because in the smaller one we probably want to leave a couple of slots for any horses that are bred. So, and I still don't know how that works out, so we'll have to see whether when they are bred, whether they are fully trained or whether they need to move into a pen and be fully trained. I don't know. So let's turn you off and turn you off. Look at that. Well, there you go, guys. There is another episode in the beautiful Swiss Alps. Look at that. Isn't it lovely? The cable cars heading up there. Got the sun going down. It's quiet. Can hear the crickets. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, please hit like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, definitely subscribe. Don't forget to come join us on Twitch, and I am going to start streaming on YouTube very, very soon. So keep your eye out for that, guys. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.